converter, since I shimmed I spaced the converter how it was supposed to be spaced. Transmission temperature, see, is only at 149. I'm actually just gonna do a little ride before I go to work. I'm actually driving this thing to work today. It's a bit loud, but you know, Highway 90. I'm gonna slide over here to the interior, man. We're finna ride over here and see what Terry got going on, and get Terry to look around in it, and so I can get a quote together on the interior, so I can once I get it from painting or whatever, I know what I need to come up with for the interior. So, but for the most part, man, she feel pretty good. I gotta tighten up the bolt on the bottom of the transmission pan. I got a little small leak right there, and I think that's about it. But as far as everything else felt pretty good. I ain't got no more leaks. Everything looked pretty good. So, like I said, right now I just gotta drive it, make sure she operating correctly, converter locking up how I need to. Watch out, good buddy. Terry got going on. Last time I rode through there, man, Terry had a badass 69 Camaro in there, but it looked good from far away, but it had a lot of problems going on. Car sitting too low, driver's side door didn't close all the way. There was a lot of little shit going on with the car. But yeah, we're finna cruise over here and see what's going on, y'all. See if we can get Terry to look at this inside, call me back and let me know what he come up with. But I'm gonna cut y'all back on, man, when we get over here to Gulf Coast Upholstery. Alright. It's a bad little car here. So this car Ford?
55 T-Bird.
55 T-Bird. This song got nice here. Y'all doing a full deal in here, huh? Oh, so y'all built the console too? Oh yeah. This mother here gonna be nice. I'm gonna have to come back and check this one out.
We're gonna come next week. We'll be done.
Oh man, you gonna be done with it by next week?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and check this one out, man. I like this car. This little song on here is real nice. Yeah, I like this trunk. This trunk look good, clean, sleek.
I told them scissors away.
Yeah. And my old scissors.
Hang them some bits up on the wall somewhere, man.
I sharpen it down and nothing, they won't even cut no more. Blades don't even line up.
That sounds nice here.
Yeah, I reckon this will be gone.
How long you done had it?
Well, it's been here a lot. We ain't worked on it. We've been doing other stuff, you know.
This trunk clean, clean and sleek. That was some billet trunk hinges.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got them in the front too. Yeah, they got a pretty penny in this sucker.
Yes, they do.
Be cool radiator. Sheesh. Like that console. That console nice. Cool little small. So how does windshield, it just bolt back down?
Yeah.
Oh.
So they Have to get it re-chromed, the frame.
And then bolt it back down. That's cool. Cause I sure was like, where the front end? But they ever figure out what he gonna do with the Camaro?
I'm trying to talk to him to come get it. Bring it back later.
Yeah, when he
They get it worked on.
get it worked on, get it all figured out. Like I say, he got a lot of good parts on it.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of small minor stuff that needs to be, like for one, like you said, that suspension got to be, you put some interior in it, it ain't even gonna roll. He gonna eat the tires up.
Yep.
Just trying to pull it out of here if you
Just
put the
rub it
interior
down.
in it. You still got a ways to go.
I'm gonna get that T-bird done. I'm gonna finish mine up.
Oh, you redoing your interior?
Yeah, mine's next.
Okay, I definitely got to come back and see this. You got to come back and see what you're going to do to the inside of it. No, it's yours, so you probably going to do it a little spiffy.
Yeah.
What kind of little tank that is? Air tank?
That's air ride.
Oh, it got air ride on it. Oh, cool. So you got a smooth Cadillac ride when you roll. Nice top. Yeah, I got to get my tail on back to work. I'm on my lunch break now.
All right, Brian. Y'all take care, brother.
All right, brother. I'll see you later. This green thing here is wet. There's another. I don't know what this is. This one got some paint on it. Pretty clean. I'm finna jump in the Chevy and take this sucker back to the house. Air work good in here, y'all, on the way over. But check engine light came on, so I'm gonna check it when I get to the house. I think it's still something dealing with this the torque converter lockup, saying it was stuck open. That's what it said last time. But the transmission temperature is still not real bad. It only got up to 170 when I parked just here, because it been the whole way over here. The transmission temp was like 150 something. So transmission temp been good, but we're gonna try to get this up on back to the house, man. I'm on my lunch break too, so we're gonna cruise it on back to the house. Try to get this on back on to the house, man. Cause I gotta go back to work. I ain't got time to mess with it right now. So I'ma mess with it when I get to the crib. We just left Terry checking him out. He got some badass cars in there. Just got a little quote on the interior. He's pretty much said it'll be a little cheaper if I kept everything the same color. Cause he said he had to dye his dash and all the panel pieces. It just really depends on which direction you want to roll. But the transmission temperature, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It ain't stupid. All my other gauges rocking and rolling right. It's hot than a motherfucker too, y'all. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to change this thermostat too, cause it stands between 220 and 215, 210. But in my car, in my blue car, I put the factory thermostat in there, and I never had no problem. After I changed that factory thermostat, it stayed at 210 and it never moved no more. But shit, the lockup working right now. It just locked up. I just felt it. I don't know, maybe the check-in's light off or something else. I'm finna cruise my Mustang back to the house, you feel me? I got the air piping real good. Get on back to the house, get on back on my side of town, fam. I don't need no trouble away from the house like this, because I'm a long way from the house right now. But we'll cut y'all back on when we make it to the house. I damn sure hope we make it there. We should, though. We should be good. I ain't gonna be speeding or nothing like that anyway, because I'm gonna just cruise all the way back to the crib and put it back under the shed, and I'll cut y'all back on when we get back to the crib and see what's rocking and rolling, baby. I'm probably scan too and see what it say. Cause I'm gonna try to talk to the tuner also and get him to check out why that torque converter lock up stuck open code. That what came on when the goddamn front pump broke. I don't know if this is the same code that I got now, but I'm gonna find out when I get to the house. I hope it is. I hope it ain't, but shit, I'm finna find out. I'm gonna holler back in a minute. Alright guys, y'all can tell we done made it back to the crib. It's after work. I went back to work because temperature got hot on that motherfucker, so I just went ahead and stopped at work and then let the car cool off and then came on to the crib. And the temperature back up right now to 220. I don't like that. I got it right here just running just to try to see with this hood up, is it gonna go back down? And I done turned the air off too. But it's going down a little bit. It's a 180 thermostat engine. I gotta look at the one that's in the not the Malibu, damn, in the shed, in my blue shed. See, now that worked out where you are there, right there, really 210. It done went down now since I turned the air off. So I might have to holler at the tuner. Matter of fact, let's scan it right now so I can see. Y'all can see what it say. I don't know, y'all might not be able to see it. Say torque converter stuck open. Matter of fact, hold on, y'all. Alright, let me plug this shit back up. Yeah, so you sitting here running. Now, temperature done went back down. It done went down a good little bit. I'm still thinking I'm gonna try to them fans pulling hard as shit, so I think, man, what I'm thinking about doing, y'all, is I'm thinking about changing the thermostat. Find a factory thermostat and put in here. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Cause see, I kind of had this same problem with the blue car. Once I first put everything in, I had the same kind of problem. Temperature will be fine, but then you get in traffic around a whole bunch of cars, and you got to, and then even if you had the AC on, that shit went up to 220. But once I changed the thermostat to a factory thermostat, it stayed at 210, never went above it. I could be in traffic all day long, AC piping and everything. It never goes past 210. So I don't know if it's a difference between, that's a LQ4 block that we got in the blue car. In this car, we got a blueprint 6.2 liter. This is an aluminum block. Mine is an iron block. So, and I don't want these temperatures too hot like this all the time on this engine, you know what I'm saying? We're working and trying to twerk the kinks out right now. We got the transmission back in, but the crazy thing about it, it's saying the TCC lockup and all that, but while I'm driving, you can still feel the torque converter lock up and everything. So I don't know what's the deal with that. You still feel the torque converter lock up and everything. So I don't freaking know. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get in touch with the tuner let him know what's going on. He might have to tweak something because I drove it probably about 20 miles from the crib. AC piping and everything. Temperature, while I'm riding, temperature was cool. But once I got at red lights and shit, it went up to like 220. But once I start going, it goes back down. I don't really like that, bro. I don't like that because I be sitting in traffic sometimes. And I like to be able to just, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to do a little bit more research. I seen Summit got some 160 thermostats. But I don't know if I want to get one of those. I know the factory thermostats work fine. I mean, shit, this car's a witness. Because, I mean, I can crank this one up, let it sit here and run for 2 hours, and this motherfucker gonna stay at 210. It ain't gonna never budge. But like I said, this an iron block. And my other car is a aluminum block. That's 6'2". I think it's aluminum block. I think it is, y'all. Don't tell me up in the comment section. But yeah. But we went by. We made it back home safely. As far as the test drive went, the test drive actually went good. The car's shifting. It's full of fluid. The torque converter locking up. But I don't like the fact that we got this check engine light with all these codes on it. So I ain't gonna drive the car right now until I talk to the tuner. He might want me to send him a log again and him do some changes to it. I don't know what they can be. But we made it back home safely on the test drive. That's the moral of the story. And I think I'm finna change the damn thermostat. So hey, y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all tune in, baby. And hey, ain't no telling what we getting into next. So y'all tap in with me. All right.